thank you again for giving us the time to do this. So we are Kandyshop Bikinis. Myself, account executive, my name is Tim. This is Alyssa, Rochelle, Christine, and Kimberly.
Okay. Kandyshop bikinis are for the few. They're for the fearless, those that know what they want and are unafraid of pursuing it. The few that dare to be bold and refuse to shy away from who they are. They are risk takers, never apologizing in their pursuit of adventure, originality, and fun. The few that embody the spirit of glamour with a style all their own. We design limited edition bikinis customized for those living carefree lives. We offer a collection of 50 unique bathing suits, handmade from exceptional materials. We are Kandyshop Bikinis. We are not your typical bikini company. We are the bikini company your mom warned you about. So, our industry is a $16 billion industry. The U.S. and Europe market dominate the global industry, and 36,690 businesses are out there both online and in department stores. Our client, Tina, is the founder and lead designer of Kandyshop Bikinis. And it's really hard to believe that an impulse buy of her sewing machine in 2001 and her dream and determination of this one woman really sparked the passion behind the creation of thousands of bathing suits. And through trial and error, she taught herself how to sew and bring her designs to life. She didn't stop until her small business and her hobby turned into a small business in Kandyshop Bikinis today. Kimberly can talk more about this one.
Thank you, Christine. So as part of our SWOT analysis, the strengths include that everything's handmade. Only 50 swimsuits are made for each design. It's limited edition and is very economical. So the chances of running into someone with the same bathing suits are very minimal to none. For weaknesses, the main one was the website. It was very unprofessional and it just didn't seem very approachable to the customer, which is not good because you want the customer to look at your website and want to just buy everything. Another thing was social media. Social media, they were not very communicative with their consumers. They had a Pinterest account but no content. And then another thing would be the desired target audience. They didn't have a specific target, which can damage their brand and all that if you don't know what focus you want to go into. For their opportunities is that it's a niche market. They will be transferring to the OC, so where it's the club scene and people, they go to the beach. So it's a very open market that they can bring awareness into and just strengthen as a company. And as a threat, there's a lot of competition. Many other companies are also going into making swimsuits, handmade, and all in the USA. So Kandyshop has to find a way to just become stronger and spread the candy culture. And now Alyssa will be talking to you about key public.
Alright, so currently what Kandyshop, before the campaign, marketed to was ages 18 to 30. Women that enjoyed having fun, going out, Vegas trips, loved to stand out in a crowd, dance, music. We still wanted that key audience, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to target more of a younger demographic. We wanted to get the ages 17 to 24. So the way that we would target them is obviously through social media. That was in our strategies. We wanted also to get more about that age group in the Orange County market because her goal is to expand to the Orange County area. So we wanted to get those 17 to 24-year-olds in Orange County. And goals and objectives, Michelle will be discussing that.
Alright, goals and objectives. So our primary goal is to get the survey, and it's going to be 10 questions, and I'm going to talk about more later on. And second is rebranding the image. In order for consumers to have an engaging experience with Kandyshop, we will implement the idea of candy culture, which is Twitter, Facebook, blog, and everything. our last goal is to expanding awareness of Kandyshop to Orange County, particularly in Newport Beach, because our client wanna relocate her business to in Orange County area. Our first strategy is survey. We made 10 questions. We went to the beach and malls, and all the outcomes, we put it into the Survey Monkey, and we got the outcome, of course. And we did the survey via phone, and as I said, went to the beach and malls. And now we're on to strategy Tuesday.
Okay, with strategy 2, that our main goal was to redesign and re-innovate the website as well as the social media rebranding. So what we did with the website, we'll pull it up right now to visually show you real quick. As before, when you would pull up Kandyshop, what you saw was slightly unprofessional. It was a little bit erotic in a way, and that was not what we were trying to do. We weren't trying to reach those types of consumers. So what we did is we sat with Tina and we discussed things that we thought she should change, and she totally agreed with everything she said, and she wanted to change that image as well. So as you can see here, we kind of cleaned up the image. It used to be black and bright hot pink. What we did is we made it more light, more upscale look with the white and pink. We added the scroll images here at the top. Before it was all still images and the content was very outdated, the website itself. So we added this, and then if you can see here at the bottom, we added the flip image, the flip, so you can see the back of the bikini. And if you actually click on a bikini that you're interested in, you can zoom in and see the actual details of the bikini. So when you're purchasing this online, you actually know what you're going to be getting at home because you get to see the details. She had none of this before. The images were very small and you couldn't really see what you were purchasing. We also created this, is Candy Culture. There's no content on it right now, but what it is it's going to incorporate all the social media of Kandyshop, and it's also a blog for people, for Tina to post things going on with Kandyshop. Okay. Also, we created a Pinterest, and that way we looked at, in our research from the survey, many people that did the survey used Pinterest, and she didn't have that, so we really wanted to get Pinterest. And what that is you get to post things, and followers and viewers can repin, and that way you can expand, the branding of Kandyshop through that social media site. We also updated the Instagram, and we also advised Tina to post more frequently because she was posting very seldom, and we wanted to make sure that she was posting her new suits, so that way the followers are aware of when there are new suits and events going on with Kandyshop. We also gained over 2,000 followers for Instagram. Strategy 3. Over 2,000.
Like, write that down.
All right, so strategy 3 is going to be our event. What we wanted to focus on was how to get in a gunshot approach Tina the most exposure she can for her new rebranding of her image, pretty much a relaunching of who Kandyshop really was. The tactics we used was specific actions that started with simple basic research. From there we moved to the survey. From the survey we were able to gather what her target audience actually listened to, what social events they enjoyed, and realized that something with an event of an upbeat, younger scale would be a perfect match for us to actually receive this goal. So what we did is we contacted Neon Habit, which is a party bus company. The owner is Anthony, and I cannot pronounce his last name. And through him, we were able to get in contact with a company, which is a marketing/promotions company called Till Dawn Group. They do all of Orange County, half of LA, and part of Vegas. Anything from big upscale events to very small venues. From them, we were able to meet Jimmy and Jonathan Thomas, known as JT, who are the president and vice president of Till Dawn Group, and who are the people that actually throw the events at all these venues. We threw him our idea, let him know what Tina's company was about, and he instantly enjoyed it and wanted to do a fashion show there. From there, it was just about promoting and getting the word out there. So the tools we used would be the word of mouth, which was actually our most successful. In total, we got 82 people to show up to our event. which was way higher than we expected. And most of them was just simply through a text message, letting them know what we were doing and come to support. We also used social media, and we had a professional flyer made through Jimmy, which was also their designer for Till Dawn Group. And he put on Kandyshop and how we were taking over the club to really promote, and we just put that through social media from Instagram, Facebook. I think that's
Here are some images from the event. These were the models that we had, and that's us as a group. We were very happy that night.
And now to the outcomes and the measurements. I didn't want to go too much into detail and bore you guys, so it's going to kind of be squished into one. So qualitative of what we could measure was definitely the surveys. We got huge insight for what Tina did not know in the beginning. All she could tell us was that they were party girls, outgoing, and they enjoyed Vegas, which was not much to work with. Now we actually have keynotes of what music they like. We found out that most girls actually do not care about having a size chart on a bikini website, mainly because most people, even though it is growing as an e-commerce business, most people still use websites to look and see and shop around, but still want to physically go to the store. We also did find out, though, which was an extreme value for Tina, was most people had a negative aspect when it came to the survey of when we asked the two questions, 4 and 5, of if it was important to them that a bikini was handmade and that it was limited edition. Almost 80% of them said no, it was little to none. And after we started asking once the survey to make sure there was no bias involved in the survey of why they chose these answers, because we have found through our research prior that it is a big deal for two girls to be at the same place with the same bathing suit. They mentioned that the idea of limited edition automatically came to an overpriced product, which was something positive that we can take into the future for Kandyshop and really push out, which we did through the mission statement that Christine wrote, putting it very clearly that we do limited edition for an affordable price. So we want to segment, this is our strong point of how we will segment ourselves from other bikini companies, because we are a parity product. For another thing we were able to measure was what I mentioned before, 82 people did show up to the venue. For that venue that night, it does hold 800, and that's including the patio. There was roughly 400 to 450 that were in and out from times of open of 9 to 12 p.m. It's open till 2, but no one really comes after, so that was the statistic I was able to gather. And then qualitative. As you saw before, the web design has drastically changed. It's extremely more interactive, is very search friendly, and you're able to move from page to page with some kind of color, some kind of movement without being overwhelmed with the bright pink background, like our slides. Another one was that in the beginning, Tina didn't really know anything about her website, about her consumers, and it's kind of hard to measure, but now she has completely readjusted her business plan. She wants to actually pay up to $4,000 to invest into GoDaddy hosting to recreate her website. We worked with a designer there that was paid very minimal, and it was more of a favor and just the idea of getting the experience and us putting the effort into showing the research to prove what she wanted. She's pretty much had a whole new outlook on her brand. She wants to create a strong image. She wants to stay away from, unfortunately, the hooker heels and big boobs, and wants to move to a more realistic approach for women, because we are the generation, well, not me, they are the generation that she wants to actually attract. And that would be our biggest quantitative approach. And other than that, Tina was supposed to be here, but she was. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you, Swanson, for giving us this project. I haven't slept in 3 days, but I really, really enjoyed, and it gave us a huge work experience to see what it really like is with the ups and downs and what we're going to face, because nothing's going to be a walk in the park in the industry. I wouldn't have been able to done anything without this team. They are fantastic, and I do believe they've done over the top with every aspect in this. I feel everything we have for this company has bettered it, from the survey to rebranding her, giving her meaning and depth to her company, and to the last time of giving her exposure to her desired market. Thank you for your time. Have a good